I am going to the State Museum of Natural History here in Stuttgart, and you are going to come with me. As you can see behind me, that's a dinosaur. To give you a bit of context, I'll take you back 60 to 300 million years ago. That was before humans, before cities, before even trees as we know them today. Stuttgart was a very different place. The State Museum of Natural Science in Stuttgart holds one of the most important prehistoric collections in all of Europe. What you are about to see are not replicas. These are real fossils, real creatures that walked, swam, and flew across what is now southern Germany millions of years before a single human being set foot here. The Jurassic seas that once covered the state of Baden-Württemberg left behind some of the best preserved marine reptiles ever found anywhere on Earth. All of them, they were discovered right here in the state of Baden-Württemberg. Stuttgart sits on top of one of the richest fossil beds in the world, and most people walking through the city have no idea this is what was here before all of it. I just want to take you down the memory lane 250 million years ago and show you how dinosaurs looked like. They are all displayed here. It's gonna be fun, so you better definitely wanna stick until the end of this video, alright? Because it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be awesome. Let's go and see the dinosaurs and so many other animals that existed so many years back. Anyway, without wasting time, let's go inside there and see the surprises that are waiting for us. So that's a real dinosaur skeleton. That's a real dinosaur skeleton, and this is how that dinosaur would look like in the wild. That's how it would look like. Okay, these things were weird. They look kind of weird. They're just like big lizards. And this one right here is a prehistoric dinosaur that turned to become crocodiles and shark and so many other marine reptiles that we see today. You see, it's like almost everything we have in the ocean today was actually a dinosaur. Look at that. This one right here looks like something that can actually swim. Looks like a sea lion. Yeah, exactly. You see, the sea lions that we have today, seals, they were all dinosaurs that turned to become seals. And then what is this? This looks like the normal domestic animals that looks like a horse, that developed to become from a dinosaur to a horse to donkeys to zebras that we have today. Yeah, these are more like domestic animals that we have right now at home. And that one looks like a small fox. So that, yeah, some of these foxes turned from dinosaurs to become the small animals that we see today in the forest and other places. Give this. These ones were big dinosaurs. Because look at the bones, yeah? You know, these are real bones, yeah?
So it's more that the twins
of this big animal. Yes, I think I'm right. Because look, the dinosaurs just evolved to become different animals. Because this how that the skeleton looks like this. Of course, it's improvised. There's the real bones are there. You can see them. Then the rest is like cement. But then that's how this animal used to look like. If you go to the wild right now, you can find an animal that looks like that. You can definitely find an animal that looks like that. And in case somebody's doubting, yeah, these are real bones. These are a real dinosaur. Yeah, these are real bones. These things just changed to become different type of animals. See, that's a real animal, no head, but the head is here. That's the head. They just changed through evolution and became different animals. Because how did they die? There were so many. There were so many species of these things, yeah? They all look different. Some look like crocodile, this one looks like crocodile. I think these things just evolved to become different animals. Like this one is called, that's the name over there, you can read by yourself. Okay, so basically this is how the teeth used to look like. These are the bones. I can't lift that one. I don't know what that is. Then it's all written here. These are canine. Oh wow. They feel kinda light. These are real dinosaurs. This is like 200 million years ago. Because I think like this one, through evolution, this one became a turtle or a tortoise that we see today. The tortoises that you see today were dinosaurs at some point. Just have a look at this one behind me. It looks so realistic. Yeah, it looks realistic. It looks like a real dinosaur. Because I think this one looks like an ostrich. I think this is what eventually became an ostrich. I'm just doing a lot of guesswork here. Yeah, it's guesswork, but then probably I'm right because that one looks like an ostrich. This is what probably became a rhino because you can see the horns. They became a rhino, an elephant, or became smaller and became a chameleon. Because it looks exactly just like that. Those animals were weird. Actually, see here, the dinosaur changed into different animals that we have today. So probably even human beings were dinosaurs at some point. So this one right here, this was a dinosaur. But then if you look at this, photo right here, this thing became what we have today as horses, donkeys, and what else? Horses, donkeys, and those kind of animals, yeah. Basically. So assuming this thing found me, this one here. I'll be dead in the next few minutes. Like, there were so many species of dinosaurs. So many of them. All these you see here are fossils. How these monsters look like. This is called Dinosaurs. These monsters were really big things. Okay, this place is so full anyway. And those are eggs or something, because these things used to lay eggs. And this place is so full with kids and visitors. So I think the best time to visit is always very, very early in the morning before the kids wake up. These things used to swim before the sharks. So how did they die and leave the sharks? Okay, so they used to swim to eat the fish. Look at this. That's how they used to survive. So I'm going all the way down here. I just want to see, this is the biggest skeleton of a dinosaur. I want to see this. I'm taking you down there right now.
Oh yeah, this really hard.
Yeah man, look at that. That's how a dinosaur look like. This is a real skeleton, by the way. It's millions and millions of years old. You can see it here in Stuttgart. Okay, the thing is, this place is so full. But that's how they look like. Look what it was sent to me history. That's how they look like. And this is how they collected the bones, yeah? If you're wondering. So these things would, once it's dead, to remain there and rot, then these archaeologists would come and collect these bones and assemble them together with what you see in the display right now. This is very, very rich history. Because look, you see this one behind me? It was a dinosaur many, many years ago. But then it's exactly what we have today as elephants. So it just evolved to become an elephant. Just make a comparison, yeah? So it was a dinosaur. And then when dinosaurs died, it changed to become an African elephant. That's so interesting. Dinosaur and then African elephant. So everything was a dinosaur basically. Oh, look at that. That's what became a bison that you see today. I think if you go to some forest, you can see the bisons. I don't know. So wait, this is not a bison. This is it's like an elephant. So long. You see, it has those winter fur. Because African elephants do not have the fur. They don't have all that kind of skin. So that means long time ago in Europe they had elephants. Oh my God, look at that, it's so interesting. But look at the bones, they are massive. These are massive bones here, the skeletons, yeah? This is millions and millions of years back in the days of a giant animal. Wow. Well. History is good because you see, a long time ago in Europe and the cold parts of the world that have winter, they had elephants, but then they all died. Now elephants exist in Africa and Asia. But then if you come in Europe at this Museum of Natural Science, you can see how they look like and real bones right here. It's a very nice collection that was put together by King Wilhelm I. That was a nice piece of history. I love it. That was a beautiful elephant. I wish this thing existed until today. It's a beautiful animal. These ones here they look like, they look like bisons, something. Yeah. But look at that skeleton, man. Look at these bones. Yeah. Look at the dolphin as a dinosaur there. That's the dolphin as a dinosaur. And then it changed because of evolution. It looks like this today. That's how a dolphin looks like today. Bruh. Even prawns that we eat today were dinosaurs. Somebody's lying here. Somebody's lying. Look at them. Okay, the crocodile here. That's the crocodile as a dinosaur. And then you can see them literally everywhere. That's the crocodile there as a dinosaur. I think that was so cool. I never used to like museums, but now I do. I love museums. I just want to visit as many as I can because there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to see. I enjoyed that. So that was Museum of Natural Science. You came inside with me and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you enjoyed that as much as I did. The next video is going to be a banger. So you definitely want to stick around because I will show you some very nice things. A lot of history, a lot of interesting things to see on this channel. You just have to stick around because there's a lot you can see at the comfort of your seat. And then you can plan to come here and see. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.